Today's headlines from March 19 from WellView 365, powered by Fresh News. Smart facilities are quietly rewriting expectations for the waiting room experience, forcing operators to define who owns the patient moment. Today's Signal waiting room screen governance is now treated as core clinical infrastructure that determines how consistent your healthcare digital communication patient experience feels across sites. This elevates content ownership, uptime monitoring, and change control for those displays to the same level as other modern healthcare facilities' smart infrastructure systems, so you cannot leave it to ad hoc local decisions. Why it matters? Here are 3 takeaways. First, unmanaged screens show outdated or conflicting instructions, which confuses patients and slows check-in workflows. Second, inconsistent content across locations creates extra work for staff who must verbally correct information. Third, lack of central control makes it harder to coordinate clinical, legal, and communications approvals on short timelines. How it works in practice? Operations teams treat waiting room screens like any other clinical adjacent system, with defined owners, change windows, and monitoring. A central owner controls the content schedule, templates, and messaging rules, while local managers trigger predefined scenarios, such as language or clinic-specific service lines. Changes follow a simple intake path that includes clinical review and compliance sign-off before push. Displays are grouped into logical zones, such as adult, pediatric, or procedure adjacent, and each zone pulls from a standard playlist that can be updated once and applied everywhere. Basic uptime checks run daily, so blank or frozen screens are caught before patients arrive. One practical adjustment. This week, assign a single operational owner for many waiting room screens. What to do next? Here are 4 takeaways. First, inventory every waiting room screen, its location, and its current content source. Second, name a primary and backup operational owner for patient-facing digital displays. Third, create a simple change request form that routes through clinical and compliance reviewers. Fourth, set a recurring check to confirm screens are online and showing the approved playlist before opening hours. Thanks for listening to WellView 365 News and Insights. See details at wellview365.com.